Event 360 with Fafali is powered by Soulmate Events GH.
On this episode of Event 360 with Fafali, we'll be getting to know more about event fashion and lifestyle. What our aim is to have a fashionable event, the people's lifestyle, and many more. I am your host, Fafali. Welcome to the show. My guest today is a Ghanaian broadcaster, master of ceremony, and a fashion designer. He's the creative director of a clothing line, 1957, and the founder of Rhythms of the Runway.
It's classy, it's new in town. It's Event 360 with Fafali, designed to showcase event organizing, event coverage to showcase on TV, chat up with top industry officials, leveraging on topical issues and trends in the event organization and entertainment industry. For event sponsorship, event coverage, and showcasing on TV, placement of ads on show, please call 0540 430 424 or 0203 266 081.
Our hair deserves the best, and the best is Optimal. From root to tip, Optimal provides the ideal hair care to straighten and prevents fall and breakage. Optimal is made from fruit extracts and shea butter. It makes our hair more resistant, brighter, and 10 times softer. Maximum protection for all hair types. Optimal, the relaxer expert.
Are you in search of great event organizers for your occasions? Then, Soulmate Event GH is the right place to look for. Soulmate Events are trainers in event management service, event decor, event rentals, and event catering. You can locate Soulmate Event at King Solomon in Dansuman and the Dansuman Market Square. For more enquiries, contact Soulmate Events on 0540 430 424 or 0203 266 081, or check them out on Instagram at Soulmate Events GH.
Welcome to the show, Kyo.
It's great to be here, Fafali. How are you doing?
By the grace of
Welcome
God.
to 1957.
Thank you.
Yes.
What does fashion mean to you, KOD?
For me, it's a way of expressing myself. You know, everything that I am, I've always been like this since I was a little boy. I think that one of the ways to express yourself is through what you wear. Okay. Essentially, for me, that's what fashion represents to me.
And what goes into designing a client's costume for an event?
Well, interestingly, quite a number of people that I work with and work for, you know, they're all obviously different individuals. And you look at their personality and, you know, you involve the person in making a garment for them. You don't just decide that, oh, this person is that person, or they are from here, this is their background, so this is what you're making for them. People have their own individual personalities. So I look at you, we have a conversation about your favorite colors, for instance, how you like things to fit on you, and then we take it from there.
So that is taste.
Yeah, exactly.
You're looking at the person's taste.
Person's individual taste, and then occasion, possibly, of course, obviously, plays a part in here, and then we take it from there.
You talked about taste and what the person likes.
Right.
Do we have any differences in what the person should wear to what?
Obviously,
so that
obviously
what she wears to this will be different.
You, for instance, can't wear a T-shirt to a wedding.
Definitely.
You know, so
definitely.
Even if you're a typical T-shirt wearing person, you need to know where you're going to. Okay. For instance, if you're going to the Flagstaff House or Jubilee House, as it's called now, you can't wear a T-shirt there.
Definitely.
It's not allowed.
Definitely.
You know, so and then again, as a fashion designer, you also have a responsibility to to walk your clients, especially there are certain people who don't really know what to wear. They're like, "Charlie, me, I don't know what to wear," or decide. You walk them through what they aspire to look like. That's also a thing that fashion designers are responsible for in terms of bringing out the very best in what people wear. Because once they are out there, whatever they wear is a representation of you and your company.
Exactly.
So if it doesn't look good, well, I said.
Well, that's what are you talking about? General events
Generally,
or
of
big
course,
events?
generally. It doesn't matter. I mean, it
Casual
doesn't matter.
and
Wherever
everything.
you're going to, you should dress per the event.
That's fine.
You know, if you're someone who, imagine if you're going for a class and there's no air conditioning in your classroom and you're in a suit and tie, or you're wearing a tuxedo to a university class. It should not happen. So based on where you're going, you should know what to wear.
Okay. What inspired Rhythms on the Runway?
Rhythms on the Runway was born a year after my first daughter. Then we didn't even have a name for it. Ophelia my wife started making clothes for Hema, and we decided to have a children's line. So we had a very first fashion show at, it was called Headlines Hospitality Twist nightclub in Laboni. So we had the very first one exclusively for kids.
Oh, okay.
So our friends' children were the models on the runway. After the very first one, the second one, that's when we started Rhythms on Runway. The second event, I think it's, Ohima was 2008, 9, thereabouts, 2008, 2009. Yeah, so from the second event, then Rhythms on the Runway was born. And on that platform, we had only Velma's accessories and Ophelia Crossland.
Okay.
And then from there we transitioned and we've evolved to Rhythms on the Runway, not just being about us as a family, not just being about fashion designers in Ghana, but then a very Pan-African fashion platform where people from all walks of life, once you're a fashion designer of African origin, from the diaspora, wherever, it's a platform for you. And one of the highlights of our events over the years has been when we had the Year of Return edition at the castle.
Exactly, yes.
And, we had different fashion designers, some from the diaspora, some from different parts of the continent, covered by the BBC, which was described as the biggest fashion expose on the continent of Africa. So for us, Rhythms on the Runway now is a big deal, and it's even beyond Ghana as a country, but everything fashion, everything about style in the black world.
I can see your statements per the dressing you have here. So powerful.
Thank you.
So as the lead director, how do you make sure that you have exclusive fashion line?
Now, one interesting thing about 1957 is the level of people we handle. Our clients are really high end. Of course, we have T-shirts for anyone who walks in and they want to just pick up a T-shirt and go. But our clients are very high end. And if, for instance, I'm making something for a minister of state, I don't want him to go to an event and find another person wearing the same thing. So if you look around, there are a lot more. You see maybe one of everything. Even if the fabrics are close, the designs are different.
Okay. So it's customized?
It's customized, exactly, because of the kind of people we cater to.
Have there been any challenges?
I think our major challenge was last year. Apart from that, also juggling working in the media space and fashion for the longest time was very difficult. You'd wake up in the morning, you'd probably have your sketches for the week, maybe on a Monday morning, go see your tailors, they get them done, but you need to be there to make sure things are done right. And very often at that time, that's when I had to go on the radio. So until I quit working on radio, it was quite difficult juggling them. That was a major hurdle. And also getting off radio was at the time when COVID had set in. Was wearing its ugly head in our faces. And in the last year, it's been quite a challenge, but I think somehow by God's grace, we're all coming out of it. Yeah, we're coming out of it, and
talking about
things
COVID,
are looking very well now.
Talking about COVID, during the time,
people were not going anywhere.
Sales
people were
was
just
down.
Home.
People were
and
just
especially
home.
with men, you don't have to wear a new shirt all the time. You can always repeat your old clothes. So for those of us, it was a very difficult time. So what we did was we had a lot more of our t-shirts out there for sale. Even when we're on lockdown, we're still selling t-shirts because some of the riders could work. So, you know, the dispatch riders could work. So we had photo shoots and making so much noise about t-shirts and how people could look at home wearing t-shirts. So it was a big time for us to sell our t-shirts. And gradually we're back in full swing and selling now. Yeah.
Kayode, you are a media person. How has that played on your fashion life?
I think it's
Has
been
it
a
given any
major,
positive
I think it's been a
impact?
major booster for 1957. Let me go back to when the brand itself started. The first person I ever made something for was Kweku T when he was going into the Big Brother house.
Okay.
Great friend of mine, he was like, oh, Charlie, do something, make I wear for you. So I sat down with a tailor in Nima, we sketched, and you know, a guy made something for him and he wore it into the Big Brother house. Then meeting my wife, she was like, but listen, look at your personality. People respect you, people idolize you for the things you wear, for how you carry yourself and have carried yourself over the years. You are actually an artist because I'm an artist.
Exactly.
So what do you think about starting a clothing line? Make it commercial instead of just, oh, I've sketched this one, it's been sewn for me because people like what you wear. So make it a business.
Okay.
And that's all the birth of 1957.
Beautiful.
And we thought about the name 1957 because I am someone who's very passionate about anything Ghanaian.
Okay.
So I thought, I can call my brand Ghana. Let me choose something that would resonate and also have a certain link with this country.
Yeah, with the country.
And I thought our independence in itself also represents liberation for us and beyond us as a country, but for the entire black race. If you listen to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's speech at Independence, he said that our independence, represents total liberation for the African continent. It actually goes beyond the African continent. Every black person anywhere in the world. So I thought, 1957 is a very, very, very powerful name. I mean, it couldn't have been any other name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very philosophical.
Very it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like fashion wasn't in the original plan.
Well, I don't know if it's right to say so. As a little child growing up, people want to grow up to become doctors. One of the things I wanted to become was a fighter pilot in the army.
Wow.
But apart from that, it was everything in the creative space, whether I was going to be a musician, a painter, and for the longest time, I always sketched my own clothes for tailors to sew for me. So when I was done with my O-level, for instance, one of the things I decided to do was to learn to sew. Unfortunately, I was one of those who didn't do too well in my O-level math, so I had to resit. And I essentially wanted to spend that time, that time in waiting to learn to sew, to do something creative. I didn't do it, but any day I can still sketch and get things done for me. So I don't necessarily have to sit behind the machine to sew. Jay-Z owns Rockaware. He probably doesn't even sketch. Not even probably. He doesn't sketch. It's just the name that sells the brand. And really, for me, that's the blueprint for what 1957 is.
I see stuff here and they really look big boys.
Well, yeah.
Do you sew for only the creme de la creme, or you have stuff for?
Not really. I think once you want something of good quality and you walk into 1957, we'll take care of you. And it doesn't matter whether you're from up there, high up there, or...
So can you say you are affordable?
Well, it's affordable. And it depends on what goes into it. We've had designs that have been made from Swarovski elements, for instance, in the past. And if you want a kaftan and you want Swarovski elements,
definitely
it's going to cost some money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it depends on what you want, the kind of quality you want, and we don't compromise on the choice of fabric, for instance. Quality is so important to us because in our space we understand fabric, so we can't go do anything else.
We'll go for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with this conversation.
That's right.
classy, it's new in town. It's Event 360 with Fafali, designed to showcase event organizing, event coverage to showcase on TV, chat up with top industry officials, leveraging on topical issues and trends in the event organization and entertainment industry. For event sponsorship, event coverage, and showcasing on TV, placement of ads on show, please call 0540 430 424 or 0203 266 081.
Our hair deserves the best, and the best is Optimal. From root to tip, Optimal provides the ideal hair care to straighten and prevents fall and breakage. Optimal is made from fruit extracts and shea butter. It makes our hair more resistant, brighter, and 10 times softer. Maximum protection for all hair types. Optimal, the relaxer expert.
Welcome viewers from the break. KOD, can a person be overly dressed?
I think so. In actual fact, I think when I was younger, there were moments I overly dressed. You know, you think that there's a space in there for your pocket square, so you're putting something very colorful there. You know, yeah, you have to wear socks, so you're wearing very colorful socks and hats, sunglasses, three-piece suits, and you're looking like a masquerade. No, I think it's actually better when you go very subtle. You know, just tie your shirt, your tie, you know, your jacket. Just make sure you're wearing the right fabrics and choosing the right colors, I believe. You know, and less is more, really. Essentially, in fashion and style, it's more. Doing less is more.
So, are you into both sexes? You do female?
No, we don't. In actual fact, when we started, 1957 had a line for the ladies as well. But then I decided to leave that especially for my wife to take care of. You know, so she has Ophelia Crossland, because it's a household.
It's a household
business.
Yes.
Velma does accessories. She does hats for men as well,
Okay.
because that's what she studied. So she does accessories. Ophelia, the female line, and also takes care of Ohima kits, and I take care of men. And
men.
yeah, take care of the men. So
Do you do boys?
yes, we have some stuff for boys as well.
Oh,
But then those are sold under Ohima kits.
All right.
Yes.
All right. With your experience, what impact do you think fashion has on an individual?
The first thing that comes to my mind is, imagine anyone walking out without clothes. Exactly.
Yeah.
So wearing clothes in itself makes a big difference to every individual. And I don't know about you, but you know when you see someone and they know they're very well dressed, there's a certain level of confidence that exudes in how they walk, even how they ask questions and how they converse. You know, knowing that you're wearing something fashionable or you're someone of style and you're carrying yourself right actually adds a lot of confidence to you.
Exactly.
You know, and there are places that you hitherto probably wouldn't be able to walk into, but if you're well dressed, you know, those same places would easily welcome you. The first time I went into a nightclub, I was wearing a t-shirt, I was bounced. Do you understand? And at my age and, you know, how I carried myself, I'm sure if I had a shirt on or even had a blazer on, I would have been admitted into the club.
Okay.
So how you dress, and like the saying goes, how you dress is how you are dressed. You know, so what you wear is very, very, very important. It's very important. Whether you're going for a class, whether you're going to work, a wedding, whatever it is, just step out and make it memorable.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know you do the runway.
Yes.
But do you have any educative way of letting people know what to wear to which events?
Essentially, the runway is a platform for people to exhibit what they have, and also use it as a platform to sell.
All right.
So we don't have that kind of thing. But then on my social media handles, occasionally I go on to talk about how you should put things together.
Exactly.
You know, like the how you should combine accessories, how to accessorize when you're dressing up to places. That's what we do. So for me, that's an educational platform.
I think the young people need more of
exactly
more
young
of
people,
that, and I urge you to kindly do more.
Exactly. Yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Rhythms on the runway. What are we expecting 2021?
Well, we're back from COVID. Last year we had an intimate one, but it was really big for an event that was meant to be very small. And one of my challenges, of our challenges as a group, is we've realized that the show drags because we have like X number of designers, maybe like 10 or 15 designers showing on one night, and same number of musicians as well. And especially with the musicians, if you give them 10 minutes and they get on stage and the audience are really enjoying what they're doing,
so it drags it,
exactly, it drags it. So we've decided going forward to do 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we have 15 musicians, 15 fashion designers, we divide it. Yeah, so Saturday for the first event, Sunday for the second event. So
on the clothing line itself, is there any new? Of
course. I mean, we are working on something for, we go by the international seasons. Okay. And even though we're in Ghana, we have something coming up for summer, something that could be worn anywhere in the world.
Please hold it right there. We will go for a commercial break.
Right.
When we come back, we'll continue.
Yes, we'll do that.
Deserves the best, and the best is Optimal. From root to tip, Optimal provides the ideal hair care to straighten and prevents fall and breakage. Optimal is made from fruit extracts and shea butter. It makes our hair more resistant, brighter, and 10 times softer. Maximum protection for all hair types. Optimal, the relaxer expert.
It's classy, it's new in town. It's Event 360 with Fafali, designed to showcase event organizing, event coverage to showcase on TV, chat up with top industry officials, leveraging on topical issues and trends in the event organization and entertainment industry. For event sponsorship, event coverage, and showcasing on TV, placement of ads on show, please call 0540 430 424 or 0203 266 081.
Welcome back, viewers, from the break. We are still here with KOD, and he's taking us through some of his beautiful designs over here.
Varieties. Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah.
We work a lot with linen, because of the weather here. It's very comfortable, and the fabric itself breathes, and we stock them from Ceres Fabric, which is also within the same building.
Wow.
So these are, very easygoing, casual shirts for any given day. It gets quite hot, sometimes around 30 to 36 degrees. And so we have them in different colors.
Yes, the colors, beautiful colors.
In different colors. If you want to go for a funeral, for instance, you could wear this.
Exactly.
And we'll just make pants for them. This actually comes as a complete outfit.
Oh, right.
So,
with the combinations.
Yeah, we combine them. This is linen and Vlisco put together.
Okay.
Yeah, let me take your work here as well. And yes, we have some kaftans here. This one is made out of cotton. Yeah, really, really nice. Yes, I like this.
Nice. You could go for a wedding.
Exactly, wedding, and this you could wear
also
this to work.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's good to work.
suiting fabric, cashmere wool as well, and these are also made out of linen.
Oh.
Yeah, shirts for the man going places.
Exactly. Parties.
Yeah. Exactly, for parties, whatever it is, yeah. if you're a bit colorful, you could decide to wear something like this.
It is nice.
Yeah, and I think this would be nice for wedding as well, if you ask me. And we did something last year. We decided to make some polo shirts and make them a bit different.
Wow.
So we made 1,000 individual, unique designs. Every one of them custom made. Every one of them was different. So we made these last year. We made these last year, 1957 polo shirts. And when COVID came, we also decided to get into the whole hand sanitizer business, because obviously when you come around, you'd touch things.
Exactly.
And apart from us steaming our clothes every other hour, we thought it wise, let's have these here. When you buy a lot, we just drop them in your bags for you.
I like the jacket you have on.
Thank you. Yeah.
So if I need one, you could...
This is actually a sample.
It is.
Yeah, it's a sample.
It's beautiful.
The sample, look behind.
Oh, beautiful.
That's the face of President Rawlings. We've not gone for approval yet, so I'm the only one wearing it for now.
Right, that's fine.
And we stock these Edinkra socks. They've become very popular in Ghana. They are manufactured by a Ghanaian who lives outside, so we stock them here. My sister-in-law Velma makes accessories, so she decided to make hats for men. And
nice.
we sell them
the cowboy
right here.
color.
Yes, exactly. At 1957, of course, our very famous 1957 T-shirts. These have been part of us from day one. From day one. And if you walk into the shop and you claim that you can't buy anything, at least you should be able to buy.
I can see some beautiful T-shirts over there. Extreme left.
Yes. Extreme left.
Yes.
These are also not by us. A friend of mine in Canada makes them. The New Africa.
It's beautiful.
Exactly, and we sell them here. Okay. Yeah. So they're manufactured in Canada, and we stock them.
I'm sure it's affordable.
Very affordable.
That's
very affordable.
Okay.
This is print on plaid shirts.
Yes.
They've become very popular over time.
Very.
And at every point, we make sure we have them in the shop.
It's trendy.
And we also, this is another design.
Wow, this is pretty.
Plaid on print.
It's nice. It's nice.
We also do a lot of work with Vlisco bubble wax. So there's from
Friday
Vlisco.
wear. It could go perfectly for Friday wear.
Exactly.
That's nice.
And same with denim as well. So a measure of denim and Vlisco.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's
nice. You have beautiful things in here. Wow.
Edinkra baseball caps. So my brother-in-law makes these.
Wow.
So for us, it's more of supporting the family.
Exactly.
And and we have a lot more on this side as well. So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So KOD, who are some of the big men you do?
Big men.
Wow.
Well, some of them we wouldn't want their names to be mentioned.
Of course, but at least.
Over the years, we've been sewing for Sonny Paddy. He is one person who really pushed our brand. President Rawlings also, he always kept his eyes on me. We made some stuff for the late great Professor Mills, Adebayo, Stephen Appiah.
It's a tall list.
Yeah, it's a tall list.
It is a tall list,
yeah. All these guys patronize 1957.
You're doing well.
Yes, we're trying. And since we have you in here, I mean, it's entirely for men, but we still have something that a woman could wear. Let me see. Let me give you a 1957 T-shirt. Yep. I hope this works for you. This should be okay.
Wow, this is beautiful.
This should be okay.
Wow,
so
viewers.
From us to you. Yeah. Right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your final words.
Final words. Support us. Everything that's made in Ghana. Please go out to your numbers to support not just 1957, but everything made in Ghana. God bless Africa. God bless Ghana.
Viewers, we've come to the end of another episode of Event 360 with Fafali. Remember to follow us on all our social media handles _Event 360 with Fafali. See you same time next week. It's bye-bye.